What's happening, guys? We are on a Saturday, I think it's the 15th of October, and we're going to be doing some stuff in the garage today. First and foremost, I got something in the mail. I got some things in the mail. This was donated to Bubba by our friend, my friend and everybody else's, Dave. He was gracious enough. I had mentioned in my other video that he had donated the washer motor and two horns, and got them in the mail, and cleaned them up a bit, put some paint on them, and they're ready to go in. So we're gonna work on that today. So thank you, Dave, once again. I really appreciate it, man. You helped me out a lot. You know, it's unbelievable. I just say it's incredible. The guys in this garage, how they help one another out. So we got the washer motor all cleaned up too. Got a fresh coat of paint on it. Cleaned it up a little bit, best as I could. It looks good. It actually came in really good shape, so it was already pretty clean. So I just added a little touch up to it. And it's a satin black, so we got that all set and ready to go, but we're not going to be working on this just yet. And also I got my bullet mirror brackets and gaskets in, so we're going to tackle that today. We're getting all our ducks in a row, but once again, we're not going to do that just yet. We have to work on our daily driver. And if you see him out there, just past Bertha, yeah, 05 Murano. Lost the coolant tube that goes from the radiator to the oil filter housing. And by the time I got home last night, it was essentially gushing. It just barely made it home. So I went to AutoZone, and they didn't have it. They didn't have it at all. They didn't have it at all. They could special order it, and it wouldn't come in within a week. So that wasn't viable, nor was the price feasible, because they wanted $80. So then I called O'Reilly's, tell them what I wanted, and they had it on the shelf for $42. So half of what they wanted, and they didn't even have, AutoZone didn't even have it on the shelf. So don't be afraid to shop around, folks. You know, try to save as much as you can, and just call different places. So we saved some money on this. We're going to take it apart. How I got it fixed and running, it's actually in the car running right now, is I took it off the mounting that goes on the oil filter housing. And I also, AutoZone didn't have half-inch heater hose or any heater hose, or they didn't have any fuel line greater than 3/8, and it was just a pain. I don't know. But so what we did was I have an old sandblaster, and there it is, and it had a half-inch hose ID. So I cut that and I spliced it together, and we got it bypassed. It's actually working. The car ran today. I went to get the parts with the car, but I don't think that hose will, over the course of time, hold up, because I think it'll weaken and eventually it'll burst. So we're going to replace it with the part, and we're going to fix it up, and I'll take you along for that. And what I'm going to do now is just get the car up on a jack stand. You don't even have to remove the tire, just turn the passenger side tire out like you're taking a hard right turn, and you can get in there and work somewhat comfortably. So I'll bring you back when I'm kind of getting my stuff all together, and I'll show you how I replace it and what I did to get it fixed. You gotta MacGyver shit sometimes, folks. You gotta MacGyver shit. Okay, this is what I bypassed it with. This rubber hose, it's actually starting to kink. Here's the other end of it. I have to get at this. So this, I just put two clamps on, and I just put this factory clamp there. So I'm gonna pull that line off. I'm gonna actually move the jack and get this catch pan underneath it. I don't want to spill any antifreeze. Keep it down to a minimum. And then, yeah. So I'm going to take this apart. We're gonna move the jack, actually, put a jack stand underneath, take this apart, and we're good. Alright. Yes, yes, you are the most cutest in the whole wide world. Cutest! Alright. It's clean, so I'm going to recycle it. I'm just going to put it to a paint strainer. Just let it drain down. I have to take this clamp off of here. Pull this old piece out. You can see it actually broke again. So it was just barely hanging on. See the hole? So, kind of a poor design. I don't like it. Oops, sorry about the blurry. Whatever. What's going on here is kind of weird. Alright, you're back. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so letting it drain. Car's still warm because I had to use it this morning to get the part. So, a couple more minutes, it should be alright. And take it apart. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, we're at the point of install now. What I did was I hooked up one side because this side gets folded back around the AC compressor, so you're gonna have to get that side in first because it's really hard to get it any other way. And I think that's why they got flex rubber hoses on either ends of these. And it kind of just, you gotta worm it in, get it underneath the belts. Let me do this one-handed. Without much success. Let's try the right hand. The right hand, my strong hand, child. Okay, so we're in. We're actually not in, but we're to the point where I can get this on. And now it's just a matter of just pushing this on. Okay, and it kind of almost goes where it wants to, right into its own spot. And then it's just two 12mm bolts, 12mm head. That's the size you're gonna need. I went crazy, I cleaned it. I'm kind of mental like that. Even though it's gonna rust in about 3 days, but at least I know I made an effort. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put these bolts on, snug it in, tighten everything up, fill it back up, test for leaks, and that's it. So if you see you got like a Nissan Murano. This is an 05, but I think they're known for this problem because it seemed to be, as soon as I googled heater oil hose, it just came right up, and it's in kind of a bad spot because it's just right out in the open here, and you know, over the course of time it will rot. I mean, it is what it is. But so that's pretty much it. And we're gonna tighten it up, fill it up, run it, and then that's it. So we'll start on the next adventure. So see ya all in a bit. Alright guys, topped everything off, it's running, it's all at the temperature. I gotta get a splash shield for this. I know it's missing a splash shield. When I bought the car, I never had it. And all this plastic is all loose. It vibrates and stuff when you're driving down the road. But that's pretty much it in a nutshell. It's fixed, it's not leaking. At least we can drive it now for another 10 years without it blowing up. I don't think I'll ever own it for 10 years. The way these cars last, they don't last at all. Alright, so we got that done. We're just going to tighten up some plastic here. It's getting a lot of vibration and stuff. I'm going to go get those push clips at auto parts store and tighten all this stuff up. I'm tired of hearing the vibrations. And once again, we're getting the hard start issues. As soon as the weather changed, it started doing it. It drove nice all summer long, and now it's not working. It'll run when it's ice cold. It'll start up, run. I'll take it, drive it around, stop somewhere, go to restart it. It won't stop. I got to pull this sensor, and then it'll start. But it starts hard, so I don't know what's going on here. Maybe there's a Nissan tech out there that watches my videos, chuckling to himself. What is it? What could it be? Only when the temperature drops, like it gets below 50 degrees, it starts doing it.